Okay, we are back and we are doing more Secret Lair today. So we're opening up Through the Wormhole and Tales of the Time Stoppers. No, I said we were going to open these up in the last one, but last video turned out to be almost 19 minutes long, almost 20 minutes long, and I didn't want to have it to be super duper long. So these are both in the foil, Tales of the Time Stoppers being in the Rainbow Foil Edition, and Through the Wormhole in Galaxy Foil. I don't know what the difference is. They're just both in foil. I guess we'll find out as we open these up. Okay, so I think we're going to start off with Time Stoppers. Even though these are technically the rare cards, because this is basically all just commander staples, I'm honestly more excited to open up the foils for the other ones, so we're going to save them for last. It's a little composition notebook. What is this? Thank you for being part of the Secret Lair. That's so cute. Why does it look like a little composition notebook? Okay, that's it. Okay, I do not know if this has any extra cards in it. I don't believe it does, but we're about to find out. I'm not getting ready to fight this wrapper either, so Mr. Knife, help us out. These do not seem to be Pringled that bad. Are these like fresh off the press? It only took like 4 days for these to get to me. These are... Ooh! These are crisp. I don't see any Pringle on these at all. Wow. Magic the Gathering foils without any Pringle. That's gotta be the biggest misprint of all. I should sell these immediately. Okay. All joking aside. Okay, so starting off with Beacon of Tomorrows. Again, so all these are done basically in the same poster artwork as the Lord of the Rings special edition cards. Oh, there is an extra card. Sylvan Ranger? This was not shown off. I do not remember seeing this card in... I mean, obviously, it's not the same art style. I guess we'll get to that here in a second. Okay, so we're going to start off with this. It's a 8-drop that reads, target player takes an extra turn after this one. Shuffle Beacons of Tomorrow into its owner's library. So if you thought you were going to deck us out, think again. Also, we get another turn. So, I mean, pretty freaking good effect. It is a clunky 8-drop. But I guess if you're playing something like Omniscience, it wouldn't really matter. This would just give you the extra turn to draw into what you need, maybe. That, or if you're playing something like Smothering Tithe, and you have the extra treasure tokens just sitting around, this could be a good way to end the game. Okay, next up is Nexus of Fate. I've heard nothing but good things about this card in particular. This is a 7-drop that reads, take an extra turn after this one. If Nexus of Fate would be put into the graveyard from anywhere, reveal it and shuffle it into the owner's library instead. And you can read here, this is at instant speed. I know these are a little hard to read. A lot of people are not fans of the old 1980s poster style cards. I've heard a lot of controversy over the Lord of the Rings versions, but honestly, I think they're kind of cool looking. The artwork's very unique. So, which I also like the profile cards from Commander Masters, so, you know, maybe I'm just a giant weirdo. Alright, we got Time Reversal. I can't wait to piss my friends off with this one. This is a 5-drop sorcery that reads, each player shuffles their hand and graveyard into their library, then draw 7 cards and exile Time Reversal. So basically, outside of the mana and permanents that you have on the field, go ahead and shuffle up and restart. Do this after a board wipe, force everyone to restart the game, and piss your friends off with it. Sounds like a great idea. Still not as bad as dealing with mill decks. Actually, probably a great way to deal with mill decks. Play something like Doomscar and Apocalypse on the same turn, and then play Time Reversal, and next thing you know, everyone's starting the game over again. Time Stop. 6 mana drop at instant speed, and just force a player to end the turn. It's as simple as that. Don't know what the heck is going on here. Looks like she stopped time to go around and punch everyone, a bar brawl. So, interesting choice. I keep telling my friends I'm going to let them draw a single card, get into their standby phase, and then play this card and force them to stop. And then the card I was not expecting. Let's see here. Sylvan Ranger, 2-drop. Elf Scout Ranger. When this card enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card and reveal it. Put it into your hand, then shuffle. Okay. So basically a 2-drop Cultivate, basically? It's an interesting little way of having a mana dork. I mean, the cool thing is he hits the field, does his thing, and then if you're playing Golgori, you can sack him and get even more value off of this card. Alright. Very cool. So that's going to be Tales of the Time Stoppers. Let's get into... Oh, I'm so excited for this set. Through the Wormhole. Another thank you. So we got 2 of these. One's just a gigantic thank you. The other one's a little bit more creative and being a composition notebook. Alright. Oh, that arcane signet is pretty. Oh, I'm excited to open up these. And if we get an extra card like we did here, this will be really nice, considering most of the time the extra card is a command tower from what I've seen. And command tower is just part of this set. Oh, look at that foiling. I don't know if this does it any justice. But it literally looks like the sparkles are coming out of this ring. And oh my goodness, that is freaking gorgeous. I'm not really going to explain what these cards do. If you play Commander, you should definitely know what they do already. Let's see if we can. Yeah, there we go. That'll show it off a little bit better. There we go. Alright. You should definitely know what these cards do. These are not anything special. So we're going to start off with this Arcane Signet. I'm just here to show off the sparkles, you guys. I love the way the foiling comes directly off this ring. The picture that they showed for this, yeah, look at that. Made it look like there was an actual rainbow coming off of this card. I cannot wait to get these sleeved up and put them into a deck. Alright, then we got Lightning Greaves. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, look at this card. Again, it's just Lightning Greaves. I should not be this excited, but these are absolutely stunning to look at. Let's see. These have a little bit of pringling, but not much. These cards, I don't know how the heck. They must have literally been like fresh off the presses. No pringling at all happened. Again, it just really doesn't do it any justice on the video. I won't try, you guys. I'm sorry. But, I mean, go out and get these for yourself if you can. I know this was getting ready to run out, but if you're able to grab these on TCG Player, please do. Do yourself a favor and go grab these. Just add them to your collection. Put them in your deck. Show them off. They look great. Here's Soul Ring. Now, this one looked very different from the non-foil. The non-foil coloring, if I remember correctly, looked a little bit different. If I'm able to, I'll show it on screen for comparison. But this card is, again, with all these, just the way that these are foiled out, stunning. Add 2 mana and be the prettiest card on the entire battlefield. Thought Vessel, this is a card that I'm ashamed to say I didn't really know this existed until I started really getting into Commander. It didn't come in any of the precons that I have bought, so I wasn't sure this card existed, but when I saw this one, I was like, ooh, you have no maximum hand side. Reliquary Tower as an artifact. Okay. This one's not quite as pretty as the rest of them. Oh, there is an extra card. Ooh, okay. This one's not quite as pretty as some of the other ones. The darker colors really do not help out the foiling too much, but still really nice. Good old command tower. I still need to talk to them about our Lara Croft command tower. It's like some of the foiling is a little weird up here. I don't know if that's just me or if that's how the card comes, but either way. Add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. Oh, you know what? I should probably be reading the extra text down here at the bottom. I guess we'll start with command tower. Cloistered deep in the heart of a distant nebula, the tower awaits its next master. Beautiful. Solemn Simulacrum. Don't think I've heard of this card. It's a 4-drop artifact creature golem. When this card enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card. Put that card onto the battlefield tapped and then shuffle. Alright. So again, kind of a mana draw effect. When this card dies, you may draw a card. Alright, for a 2/2, that's not too bad. I think I would rather put something like Urza's Construction Bot into a deck rather than this, but still, really pretty, really nice card. 4-drop, that does quite a lot. So I'm sure it'll see use, especially for a colorless card. Let's go ahead and read the rest of these. So, starting with Arcane Signet. Ooh, I need some more sleeves. Preliminary tests show that the skeleton was as old as the known universe, and that the ring was older still. God, that card's so pretty. Alright, Lightning Greaves. There are as many ways to travel the galaxy as there are stars in the sky. Soul Ring. Let's see what this one says. Forged within the star itself, the ring harnessed its stellar energy for an unfathomable purpose. Good gravy, that word. I swear I'm more eloquent than that, you guys. I just couldn't read that word. And then Thought Vessel. Black holes condense matter down to an infinitely minuscule size, making them ideal for data storage. Data retrieved, however, is a bit more complicated. Oh, that's cool. The idea of using a black hole for data storage, that's interesting. And that's going to do it. I will go ahead and get these sleeved up immediately, but you guys take care and have a great rest of your day. Keep an eye out for the next video. Next up will be probably in a few more weeks. We are doing Baldur's Gate set booster box. We're going to open up the entire box. Hopefully we can find that Ancient Copper or Ancient Silver Dragon. I need those cards for my, well, for a few decks. Building a dragon deck itself, but also need Ancient Copper Dragon for my human deck, interestingly enough, because it's all based on... Oh, wait, no, that's a different deck. This is going to be for the gambling deck, actually. Gambling deck. We're going to be putting that, and Sword of Dungeons and Dragons will be going in that deck. An interesting little card that I've heard about recently. Lets you draw... Or, excuse me, create a gold dragon creature token if you roll a d20. So, all about gambling. It's going to be a fun little deck. But with that being said, you guys take care. Keep your eyes peeled for the next video. And we will see you next time. Bye now.